Hi, I'm Paul Murphy,
I'm Daniel Wilkins.
And I'm Alex Hughes.
and we'd like to talk to you about a project we're working on called The Good Word. It's a day in the life of a door-to-door missionary who has a bit of a dark side.
The story itself had actually come from a creative writing class that I had taken a few semesters back. In this class, we had to write a few different stories, and I decided that I wanted to try my hand at writing different genre. And so from that, I decided on a horror genre once, because growing up, I'd read Stephen King, things like that. And so kind of a culmination of different ideas and kind of different inputs, I came up with this short story that I thought it came out really well. It was actually one of the favorite ones that I had written. And so I had brought it to our writing group that we had here in town. And so from that, we had done editing on things like that, but it's really come a long way.
When Danny brought the story into the group, there was something about it that just grabbed me. Maybe it was because a door-to-door missionary is someone I would let in my house. I would gladly welcome in as if, just like I would a Girl Scout trying to sell me cookies. It's just something simple about when to talk about religion. And so I really begged him to let me make this, adapt it to a screenplay, and eventually direct it. And that's what we're doing now. We're trying to make this film, and with your help, our goal is $1,000. As you see on the side, there are plenty of benefits to donating. And what we hope to use the money for are props, our costumes, locations, set design, cleanup, food on set, and equipment. And with your help, I think we can do all this.
So over the course of months, literally months, Paul and Danny kept bringing the story back to our writing group, and we kept editing it and re-editing it, and there was no amount of time that we wouldn't put into it. There were a lot of nights where Paul and I would stand out in the Denny's parking lot till 3 or 4 in the morning talking about how this story is going to work better than it already was working. So we've put a lot of effort into it, and we want to make sure that all this effort is going to be good. That's basically our motto in this. We want it to be the best that it could possibly be with everything that we can put into it. So we hope with your support that it'll let that happen.
As much work has gone into this, more than anything, we really just need your support on this. We just need kind of the interest to go there. So the word of mouth, spreading the interest to others, just making sure that we kind of get this project off the ground and making sure that people are interested in what we're doing.
And to help with that, we're going to have a Facebook page, a Twitter page. We'll be posting every step of the way through production, post-production, so you know exactly what we're doing.
And on top of everything else, we're going to have a number of stretch goals. There's some things that we'd really love to do, like get our film entered into festivals. We'd love to have a local screening at the theater in town, and everyone, of course, is welcome to be there with us that day. And that's not even everything. We'd love to just keep going and keep making projects. So the more that we can do in this one project, the more we can do later in other projects.
Thank you very much for your time, consideration, and support.